Donald Trump's return to power has reignited fears of mass deportations, particularly among Caribbean immigrant communities in the United States. A central promise of his campaign, mass deportations are now becoming a reality, with U.S. authorities recording a total of 202 Saint Lucians set to be deported back to their homeland. However, Saint Lucia is not alone. Other Caribbean nations are also facing the impact of these sweeping immigration crackdowns. The latest figures indicate that 5,120 Jamaicans, 1,236 Guyanese, 1,197 Trinidadians, 127 Vincentians, 68 from St. Kitts and Nevis, 149 Grenadians, 104 Dominicans, and 151 Barbadians among those slated for deportation. For Saint Lucians, the situation is particularly concerning. The country has been identified as one of 11 nations at risk of being classified as uncooperative in deportation proceedings. Factors that could lead to such classification include hindering ICE removal efforts by refusing to conduct consular interviews, denying or delaying travel documents such as passports, or failing to accept deportation flights. If Saint Lucia is officially designated as non-compliant, it could face diplomatic and economic consequences. Trump's pledge to begin deportations on day one of his presidency has particularly alarmed communities in states such as Florida and New York, home to the largest concentrations of Caribbean immigrants. According to the Migration Policy Institute, between 2015 and 2019, 41% of Caribbean immigrants resided in Florida, while 25% lived in New York. Miami-Dade County alone housed approximately 864,800 Caribbean-born individuals, about 20% of the total Caribbean foreign-born population in the U.S. On Sunday, immigration enforcement agencies conducted a nationwide crackdown, resulting in the arrest of 956 individuals, which for now is the highest number since Trump's return to office. This followed 286 arrests on Saturday, 593 on Friday, and 538 on Thursday. Multiple federal agencies with expanded detention powers participated in the raids, targeting cities across the country. The Department of Homeland Security estimates that as of 2022, roughly 11 million unauthorized immigrants resided in the U.S., including those with temporary protected status or deferred action for childhood arrivals. Nearly 80% of this population arrived before 2010 and have lived in the country for over a decade. Despite this, Trump's administration has renewed its aggressive stance against undocumented immigrants, focusing on sanctuary cities and large immigrant communities. Reports indicate that further enforcement actions are being planned in cities such as Chicago, Washington, D.C., and Denver, while Miami and New York remain key targets due to their high immigrant populations. As mass deportations intensify, Caribbean communities across the U.S. remain on edge, bracing for what could be the largest removal operation in American history. Chloe Dantes, NBC Prime.